Hey everybody, thanks for checking in. Excited that you were here, always grateful that you are here, so thank you very much. I was scrolling through one of the social media sites and I have all these saved articles and saved things that I just can't wait to share with everybody and learn from and grow from and see where it applies to my practice and see where it applies, where it can be helpful for other people. Completely understanding that not everybody likes to nerd out on development and not everybody likes to nerd out on self-growth and improvement and all that kind of stuff. Understanding that, I tend to like build up this ridiculous bank of information and I get frustrated because I don't get to it, and in the process of that, you know, it loses its luster. So what are some things that you've written down, you've heard, you know, you've taken notes on, and you say, I can't wait to get to that, and then you don't get to it? What are those things? One of the things that I love to do is I'm kind of old school where it comes to I highlight books, right? So number one, I guess I'm kind of old school because I actually like reading books. But number two, I do a lot of highlights. And so what I decided to do a while ago was stop buying new books and actually pull out the books that I've read before, that I have highlighted, that I have made notes on, and start developing action plans from those things. So the next time, this is the assignment right now, the next time you hear something or you saw something or you learned something or you heard something, I want you to draw an action item for that, okay? So I'm taking an excerpt from my favorite book of all time, which is The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And I just picked up the first page that I had something highlighted on, and it was fascinating because sometimes I feel with my approach to things that I stepped off a spaceship and people are kind of just, well, what just happened? But I think it's important. So I just want to read this excerpt to you and see if this resonates with you. Okay, because I understand that not everybody has time to read a book, not everybody has interest in reading a book, but I think it's so important to share information that matters to you with other people because they can kind of provide some context for people as they're going through something. So for this particular passage, it was about, in those few moments, he comprehended everything. He was very excited, and his heart was filled with peace. He could hardly wait to tell his people what he had discovered, but there were no words to explain it. He tried to tell others, but they could not understand. They could see that he had changed, that something beautiful was radiating from his eyes and his voice. They noticed that he no longer had judgment about anything or anyone. He was no longer like someone else. Okay, now, maybe you're going through something, or you just went through something, and now you're seeing things differently. And you want to share that with people, right? You want to share, like, oh, I just discovered this and I've been applying this, and maybe those people don't recognize you because of the changes that you made. And it's very challenging because some people only like you a certain way. There may be somebody in your life that likes you a certain way, and when you start to change, not everybody's going to like that. And here's the key though. Try your best not to judge them, but even more importantly, try not to judge yourself. Understand that your process and whatever you're going through, you'll want to share it. You'll want to share information. You'll want to share these resources, and not everybody's going to be excited or as excited as you are. But I still think it's powerful to, even based on that excerpt, right? What I'm going to do is really pay close attention to how I'm judging myself, because I've been working really hard on removing judgment from my life for others. But my huge opportunity is relieving the judgment from myself. So first activity, go pull a book out that you had, go grab a video that you've been waiting to listen to, or some kind of article you've been waiting to read. Go do that. Pick out something from that. There's a reason why it's got your attention. Pick out something from that. Draw up one action that you're going to work on. And I would love to hear the results from that. I would love to hear what you're focusing on. I would love to hear what has your attention. I would love to hear if you have a recommendation of something you'd like to share, because it all matters. Because you matter. And I appreciate you. Go get them.